What's that? After playing like
I need
20
a hot
billion
bath.
Mr. Incredible levels in a row? Remember Elasta Girl? Do you remember when we played as her all the way back in the first part? Oh yeah. Finally, we get to play as the overpowered character again. This might even be the last time I'm terrible that we play as her, but I don't know. We'll see. There we go. This is a pretty level, though. I hate that this is a cutscene. Why didn't they make this a feature? Make it interactive, you know? There's no window on the rear of that one, but there's windows on the one in the building earlier. Detail, inconsistency. Also, why is my camera in her back? What just happened to my camera for a second? What is even going on? This game is beautiful. Some games are beautiful just because they are loaded with so much jank that it's an art. It's like Postal is probably my favorite fucking FPS of all time. Literally beautiful. My favorite game in terms of FPS comedy, definitely Postal. Raw FPS, Unreal Tournament, obviously. Followed by probably Halo. Yeah. There will be Postal on the channel. I recorded some of it. I was terrible. I was very, very tired. The commentary was awful. It was just too much dead air. And I hate editing it. Am I supposed to be pushing buttons, by the way? Yes, I am. Just not the ones that look like actual buttons. These weird, blurry keypads that have lower res textures than whatever this is. It's got a big, giant red button on the side. This one big blue button in this entire room is interactable. Right?
Estimated the wrong woman.
But on the other hand, we had this button over here that I went up to earlier. I was really confused. I'm like, how am I supposed to open this door? I'm supposed to interact with this keypad, you know, like all the other keypads we have. And I was like, why is it not the big red button? And then we go in this room, and it's this tiny blue dot in the middle of this giant console that you're supposed to interact with. That just instantly proved my point that this button clearly was deceiving. I was supposed to go in the elevator.
All right.
For a bonus item, I am. Oh yeah.
Are you bad guys hiding from little old me?
I love that my commentary is getting progressively more disjointed the longer I play. Just like the game. The game is getting more disjointed the longer I play. And I haven't figured out if it's for better or worse.
My mother warned me about days like this.
See that little blue, obscure blue button? Yeah. So there's a 50 heal in like every room. Elasta Girl missions really load you up with HP. Like, they really wanted these missions to be easy. Just make everything super OP.
These guys could be trouble.
Because girl power, am I right?
They definitely need to be more flexible.
I'm loving press RT to win. It's much more satisfying than Mr. Incredible. His, power attacks, you know?
And I don't even exercise.
I don't even use Elasta Girl's power attacks.
Nothing like a little pick.
The wheel is kind of fun sometimes. It's probably the strongest move she has. The spin in place completely useless. You take too much damage trying to pull it off. I love how I'm going into the statistics in details like this is some kind of pro league, MLG, freaking game. Like people are gonna pick this up and try to optimize it or some crap. Even when optimizing the game for like speedruns and stuff, you just don't fight the enemies. You don't need to know this information. I love overthinking and over-explaining things. But then again, isn't that just what commentating is? Isn't that what YouTube is? It's overthinking and over-explaining things so that people are entertained by the content and keep watching. I guess that's why short-form content was born, because everybody's attention span is just, I want to know more, I want to know more, I want to see something, I want to see something, I want to see something. And so when they, you keep throwing 7-second clips at their faces, their little 2 brain cells and their goldfish brains are like, ooh, excited, and the happy monkey neurons start going. And then they click the next one because they want to know more. Sorry, I have a personal vendetta against frickin' short form content. See, it's killing my brain cells just thinking about it. It's unengaging. You can't tell a good story through it. It's just there to get views. It's lame. It's incredibly dumb. Some content needs to be short form. Like, there is a time and there is a place. And that goes for all content. But now everyone's just trying to turn everything into short form content because it's the fucking meta for YouTube right now. And the sad part is, the people to blame, it's us. We're the ones to blame for the state of our internet and our media. Then again, I'm bewildering, because wait till you hear this. Other than my YouTube channel, I have no social media. Well, and Discord. I guess Discord sort of counts, but it's like a gaming platform. It's not like I'm on there to meet people. You know what I mean? I don't need it for attention or whatever. Did I not get to that yet? Did I have to get past them lasers to get that? If so, that's incredibly lame.
How do I get into these situations?
Yeah, I have no social media. I don't need validation from people online. I don't care. I do things for the sake of me.
My mother warned me about days like this.
Either me or my girlfriend. She might appear on here with me at some point. We have plans.
Let's send those bad boys a flying. All right.
Okay, there we go. That's how you get that. Push more buttons. Whoa.
How do I get into these
Is that a
situations?
fancy gun? Ooh, it's a fancy gun. Yeah, I had to cut a little more out because I went on another giant tangent that started turning into ramble. But anyway, so now we got shield guys. And bomb guy. Could I throw bomb guy and shield guys? I sure freaking can. I don't even have to fight the shield guys. They're pretty useless. Look at that. Okay, so we're just gonna stand between these 2 shield guys since they're non-threatening. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow, that went through them that time. Anyway, I was wondering if you could, like, do some super attacks and knock the shield away, but no. And are they just gonna stand there? You bet they are. You bet they are.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay. Tough guy. Snappy.
What did she say? Snappy? Is she saying snappy? Am I hearing it wrong? What did she say? What's this console for? Or was it another activate 2 consoles to do a thing area?
Whatever happened to ladies first?
Wow, it's like the one situation I can see where I would use the spin ability is there's a platform and it's close quarters. Also, again, with the 50 heals at like every corner on the Elasta Girl missions and then no healing on the Incredible missions. And if they are, they're like 25%. And in the boss fight, they're 10%. It's like, what? It's like the most threatening enemy in the game and he gives the least amount of healing. Why is this so goofy? So goofy. Oh, these electric batons that are slowly reminding me of blueberry cotton candy. These terminals are even jankier than the chairs. What is this? Got your pro gamer setup going here? Like, what the hell's going on,
Whatever
man?
happened to ladies first?
I love being a wheel is just so fun. Yeah.
I guarantee that I'll knock them out.
Is there anything interesting in these rooms? More 50% heals just around every corner? Because that's how we do things.
My mother warned me about days like this.
Let's grab onto this. This should be the last terminal in this room.
How do I get into these situations?
Or not? Is this the way we came from? No? Maybe? What's over there then? Is it a bonus? Is there a bonus in that room? I thought this was the last terminal. I hate the gun, guys. Please stop. Thank you. I'm just gonna hang here, I guess. Well, this is invigorating. Truly the most exciting gameplay ever. I hate waiting sections in platformers. It takes away from player, you know, skill and influence. It's just wait. Okay, it was a bonus item. I was like, okay, it seems really out of the way. It has to be a bonus. Woo. And this one does not activate. Probably already got this one. Now you know what we gotta do? We gotta play the waiting game again. Please tell me it goes clockwise. Yeah. If it went counterclockwise and we had to wait for it to circle the whole room again, I was gonna have an aneurysm. Oh boy, what's going on in here? What the? Huh.
That's a stretch.
That is quite the predicament. Loading lasers now. Where was this technology earlier? Also, they have jetpacks that don't have propulsion. They're like little orbs on the sides. You telling me we have anti-gravity technology and we're still using those tape recorders? And like, what? What is going on in this facility? This is like some Fallout level mixture of old and new technology. This is ridiculous. Freaking, where are the anti-gravity lasers in the movie? There was no lasers in the movie either. They had straight up guns. Like guns, and the turret shot non-lethal balls that just like swelled up and weighed down the target. They didn't shoot plasma. There were no plasma turrets. But, you know, I guess in the game universe, it's slightly different. You couldn't tell by all the story gaps and the environments. They don't make any sense. Where am I supposed to be going? I don't know why I jumped on this. I just felt like I needed to.
I love to stretch.
I heard this sound the arm made. I tried to do a super jump. That's why I did that. Then I remembered Elasta Girl can't super jump because she has the. Oh, speaking of, because she has this. Whee! We can just swing across things. Are there gonna be people pouring out of this here in a second? I bet you there will be. I heard a bullet. That means there's a guy with a gun somewhere. Or a turret. Usually turrets shoot one bullet at a time. People usually shoot one to one. Like at least two. Most of the time. What is the point of this room?
Snappy.
This isn't a puzzle. This is more padding.
These guys could be trouble.
Why are you doing this? That is why. Look, another 50% heal. Who would have known? What do I need a 50% heal for? The enemies have no armor. They don't shoot often. They're very predictably spawning. The lasers are not a threat. The buttons to move them and deactivate them are everywhere. In the open, you have to use 2 brain cells to activate. A monkey could come in this room and solve this puzzle. A literal newborn chimpanzee could come in here and solve your game's puzzles. This is ridiculous. Just remember though, those Omnidroid fights came first.
Snappy.
Wow, I feel like an idiot. Was young me completely, like, incapable of higher brain function? Because for some reason, I distinctly remember this room taking me a while to do. Was I okay? What? Is this supposed to do something, by the way? Hey, look, an insta-death floor. And then you gotta press all the buttons again because I slipped between a crack in the floor. Where am I supposed to be going? Maybe this is why younger me couldn't beat this room. There's no direction after you activate the easiest puzzle in the world. I'm guessing I jumped to here because it's the only one we haven't touched because those lasers. But wait, no, this is the starting platform, so we went that way. What the hell am I supposed to be doing? Oh, where am I supposed to be at? I'm so confused. I'm supposed to interact with this? That is the most obscure interaction in the entire game. There's no way that's real. I just got a showtime from that? Oh no, does showtime pop up whenever your incredimeter's full? Is that when it shows up? It's not the combo?
And I don't even exercise.
That would make sense. So why can't I grab this? Oh, it's another moving platform. Also, what is going on with those lasers? So the devs took their long, thin lasers and they said, alright guys, how do we make bigger lasers? We stretch the model. We just... Yeah, they stretched you way the heck out. That's goofy. Oh, good lord. I finally got it. Oh, waiting puzzles, button pressing, button pressing. If it wasn't for the fact that Elasta Girl gameplay is actually incredibly satisfying and fun, this would be the shittiest level I've ever seen. It's so boring. It is a turret. It's the world's most pathetic turret that I've seen in the game so far. It's more pathetic than the starting turrets on the forest mission. On the island, I guess. Forest, jungles, islands, aren't they all kind of the same thing? Sort of. One can be, it's like one of those one can be the other, but the other cannot be it kind of things. You know what I mean? A jungle can be a forest. Maybe a forest can't be a jungle, maybe? I know a forest can't be an island, but an island can have a forest? Maybe. I don't know. These are the big questions we gotta ask in life. Listen, man, goofy games demand goofy questions. Alright, and then it only brings 2 of the platforms?
Are you bad guys hiding from little old me?
What is the point in that turret? That turret is so filler, it hurts. Can I die instantly if a car comes through there? While I'm like on the rack? I'm not gonna find out. Well, I have a checkpoint, so now I kinda wanna find out. Can I get ran over?
My mother warned me about days like this.
I want to see if I can get, like, straight up ran over. That's gotta be what that's for, right? To avoid them? Right? Or not. Ooh, the laser's unrendered.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Alright, so they don't want to come and charge me down. So, instead... we're just gonna progress forward like I'm supposed to.
Where am I going?
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to do some science, you know? I like doing me some science.
These guys could be trouble.
I'll sit back a little, my back's starting to hurt. Damn. I'm like really leaning in. I'm so focused on the Incredibles game for the GameCube. I like playing my Incredibles game for the GameCube with my very hard to solve puzzles and exciting gameplay. pushing obscure buttons that are barely modeled, or not modeled at all, and placed in the environment.
Stretch.
Sorry. Oh my god, there's a lot of turrets in here. Trying to get rid of Shieldman. I'm guessing this is the last room. Did those guys just spawn in directly in front of me? Yeah, I did not destroy the turret, I'm just like that. Game is a little unplayable because of that. I just grabbed this guy like 7 times.
Are you bad guys hiding from little old me?
Like a bomb to the face doesn't kill one of these guys. That is something.
You underestimated the wrong woman.
No. The curvature of the walls will not allow me to throw human bodies into those turrets to destroy them.
I'm a heartbreaker.
Oh yeah. Now that we destroyed all the nipple turrets, we're gonna go ahead and... I bet you this one button ends the entire mission. Right?
That's being flexible.
That's a big double door that's gonna end the mission. It's gotta be. Come on. I'm really done with this mission. I'm really done. I'm really done. Could you imagine shooting a bomb at someone? They pick you up from across the room, and your bomb hits them and blows both of you up. That is just the most unfortunate circumstance I can possibly think
I
of.
guarantee that I'll knock them out.
Also, I like how we're just mixing the bombs in with the normal enemies now. They were like, okay, the shield gimmick is super stupid and lame. Bombs. Just bombs with guys that melee. Way more effective, to be honest. Hey, they actually modeled the room that Mr. Incredible. Now that we did 2 of, I think, some of the longer missions in the game, there might be 1 or 2 more lengthy-ish missions, but the others are like special missions. Like this one. So they shouldn't take as long, meaning we should be able to finish this up 1 or 2 more parts. Well, anyways, in the next episode, we're going to be taking on 100 Mile Dash and probably those other 2 long missions that are going to be tons of exhilarating button pressing. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Well, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.